Commissioner Embry, are you without video tonight for this, or are you trying to do you need help to?
Call the regular session of the Isabella County Board of Commissioners to order and join me in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Here.
Commissioner Embry,
Here.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Here.
Commissioner Engler,
Here.
Commissioner Marino,
Here.
Commissioner Swaney, Commissioner Hope.
Here.
All present, Mr. Chairman, except for Commissioner Swaney.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Up next would be approval of the agenda. We will start with general public comments. We have no appointments to boards or commissions. Consent agenda, we will approve and place on file, and then committee reports, Finance and Administration Committee.
Finance Administration Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
Resources and Public Works Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
We have no intergovernmental affairs, no administrative control issues, no unfinished business, no new. Have general public comment again toward the end of the meeting, and then announcements, and then approve the agenda.
Support.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I would like to add one item to the agenda under new business. That will be the 2024 October apportionment report.
Yeah, is there support?
Support.
It's been moved and supported to add October 2024 apportionment result report to new business. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor of the agenda as just amended, say aye.
Aye.
Good. Agenda and next is public comment. For general public comment. Move along to consent agenda. Commissioner Embry, would you present that for us, please?
Certainly, Mr. Chair. Motion reads, move to approve and place on file the October 1st, 2024 work session meeting minutes, the October 1st, 2024 regular meeting minutes, the October 8th, 2024 Finance and Administration Committee meeting minutes, the October 8th, 2024 Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee meeting minutes, and the October 8th, 2024 Human Resources and Public Works Committee meeting.
On file the consent agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Very good. Brings us down to committee reports. Finance and Administration Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The first item of business is the September 27, 2024 invoice list, the October 4th, 2024 invoice list, and the October 10, 2024 adjustment list. Motion reads, move to ratify and place on file the September 27, 2024 invoice list in the amount of $323,882.20. The October 4, 2024 invoice list in the amount of $449,698.48, and the adjustment list dated October 10, 2024.
Support.
Been moved and supported to ratify and place on file the September 27th, 2024 invoice list, the October 4th, 2024 invoice list, and the October 10th, 2024 adjustment list discussion.
So I believe this is probably the fourth review of the pending bills on each of the two invoice lists. So starting with the September 27th. These are contractual agreements that we've longstanding contractual agreements with the county. There's some one type offers, GNS Mechanical, 25,000 for a furnace replacement, or dispatch, a payment made to Motorola Solutions Incorporated for just under 19,000. But all the rest of those in the 5,000 above list at the beginning of the report are very familiar to us. I don't know if anybody has any questions on any of those bills or any of the smaller bills in the background material.
Okay.
Moving then to the October 4th, again, these are very familiar to us for various contracts and payments of the state and service agreements that we have. Are there any questions?
Me.
Any questions on any of the $5,000 plus bills or any of the background bills? Over 10th, we have two lists. They modify the two invoice lists that we've quickly reviewed. And when I say quickly reviewed, they've been given eyes and received comments in the numerous places, including our work session this evening. And so the adjustment list modifies that to be able to make payments, to get an early payment discount, or to avoid a late fee. And I don't see anything outside of that category on either one of those lists that would be different. So it's always good to save money by taking positive action.
Appreciate it.
Hearing no more discussion on that, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Embree,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Second item for the Finance and Administration Committee is Secure Alarm Systems, Inc. Annual Contract, Trial Court and COA, Commission on Aging. Motion reads, move to approve the annual contract with Secure Alarm Systems, Inc. for the period of October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2025 in the amount of $11,052 for the Isabella County Trial Court and Isabella County Commission on Aging, and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Supported to approve the Secure Alarm Systems Incorporated annual contract for Trial Court Commission on Aging discussion.
Director Ray informed us earlier and that committee that as we move forward with our renovation project with the administration building, there's a hope, and I'm sure we're going to be moving forward with some very advanced technologies in that building. In the meantime, though, we have to maintain what we do have. And my understanding that is that this will allow us over the course of the next year to receive the necessary support in order to maintain our security systems.
Very good. Further discussion, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Embree,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Madam Clerk.
Next item, Secure Alarm Systems Incorporated contract for the sheriff and the jail. Motion reads, move to approve the contract with Secure Alarm Systems Incorporated for a period of 6 months beginning October 1st, 2024 through March 30th, 2025 in the amount of $10,542 for the Isabella County Sheriff's Office Jail, and authorize the chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the Secure Alarm Systems Incorporated contract for sheriff jail discussion.
This contract, again, is one that we deal with it year in, year out, but it is only a 6-month contract with the hope and understanding that by the time we get to October, excuse me, by the time we get to March 30th, we'll have made the move to the new facility. So this just covers that period that we're still going to occupy the current correctional facility and offices of the sheriff's office.
Very good. Any other discussion? Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Fourth and final item for the Finance and Administration Committee is the Secure Alarm Systems, Inc. annual contract for the public defender. Motion reads, move to approve the annual contract with Secure Alarm Systems, Inc. for the period of October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2025 in the amount of $2,832 for the Public Defender's Building and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the Secure Alarm Systems, Inc. annual contract.
Along with the two previous motions, Director Ray, let us know this is what we need in order to get us through the next year with our security alarm systems contract. So
Further discussion here? Yeah.
Just a quick question. I know we have 3 contracts with secure alarm systems. I don't know if this could be done in one contract with the individual amounts listed. It just
That's a
seems
big
like a
emphatic
very
no.
complicated. Well,
No, you can't, because the public defender is a separate funding, has to be done separate, it's always had to be pulled out.
okay,
Because it's separate funding, and normally the sheriff's and the, COA and trial court would have been one, but it's because of the different time lapses that they had to be separated. So normally I only bring 2.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the answer. It's not that like I'm wanting to get home and have supper.
That could explain why governments take a long time to do stuff sometimes, right?
Yes, definitely.
Right, any further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope. 6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Work of the Administration and Finance Committee, Finance and Administration Committee.
Thank you,
Long
Commissioner.
night.
Brings us to Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First up, we have the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission fiscal year 2025 grant agreement. Anyways, the motion reads, after all the years we've done this, motion reads, move to approve the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission fiscal year 2025 grant agreement in the total amount of $1,944,827.12, with the state of Michigan contributing $1,704,521.03, and the local share consisting of $240,306.09, and authorize the board chairperson to sign the same in the e-gram system.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission fiscal year 2025 grant agreement discussion.
Yes, this is an agreement we've had since 2019. The state requires that we have to meet 8 standards. This, the county 8 standard. And without the grant, we have to leave for the county.
Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, next up is a Community Corrections Fiscal Year 2025 Grant Award. The motion reads, move to approve the Community Corrections Fiscal Year 2025 Grant Isabella County and the Michigan Department of Corrections in the amount of $127 600 $127,634 and authorize board chairperson per.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the community corrections fiscal year 2025 grant award.
This is a grant we've seen before. It funds, I believe, testing. Been fairly successful and we need to continue all the grants we can, so.
Wow.
Further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Embree,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, last up, the fiscal year agreement for services between Isabella County and TRICAP. The motion reads, move to approve the fiscal year 25 agreement for services between Isabella County and the Tri-County Community Education Program, TRICAP, in the amount not to exceed $31,620 and authorize the board chairperson to sign.
The fiscal year 25 agreement for services between Isabella County and TRICAP. Discussion.
Yeah, this program targets the opioid epidemic. As we talked earlier, there were actually 7 people enrolled in it, and they are all still within the program, and there has been well with the program.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embree,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Engler, that brings us to Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our first item is fees for special meetings of Planning Commission, Zoning Board of Appeals. The motion reads, move to approve Appendage C to adopt application fees for special meetings of the Planning Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals effective January 1st, 2025.
The fees for special meetings of the Planning Commission, Zoning Board of Appeals. Discussion.
The change is from 12 meetings that we have right now for the Planning Commission, which is justification or the motivation for this is sometimes there isn't even people at all the meetings, and if we do it quarterly, people that really need it can still request it, and it does save money for the county. The new prices will be site plan review 5, zoning amendment 1,075, and all actions by the Zoning Board of Appeals 600. And so if somebody requests a meeting, it wouldn't be meeting. So and you know, I'm sure people will because they want to get their projects done on time. And like we all talked about before, you know, the high, you know, very important that you start as soon as you can.
Right, and I'll just add that the state mandates that the Planning Commission and the Zoning Board of Appeals meet quarterly, so we need that.
Right.
that mandate. So, any other questions, comments? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embree,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope. 6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, our second item, recycle coach agreement. And Isabel County for a term of 36 months in the total contract amount of $24,975 and authorize the board chair to sign this same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the recycle coach agreement. Discussion.
Yeah, this was reported to us by Charity Sweeney of the MRF, and we sent this out for bids, and they came in, Recycle Coach came in at the low bid. In a nutshell, they did a presentation and they won $10,000. And that kind of kicks us off and gets us, saves us a lot of money by using that. But it's a 3-year term. And the 3 years, you got $10,000, second year, $6,775, and the third year, $8,900. But with this, this allows us to go forward and to move on to what we're trying to do out to the MRF.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, everybody wants to use apps on their phone these days to do everything. And so this would allow the people that were finding out about recycling to use their phones. Plus, if we don't take it, it'll say where you can take it, the item. So I think it's a great addition.
What I've seen you just take a picture of the recycling, whatever you call that, and it'll tell you if our nurse will take it or not.
I
Commissioner,
felt that we've needed an educational component to our recycling for a long, long time. I go to recycling and you look in some of the bins and you see just trash. And I know it costs us tens of thousands of dollars to get rid of that, which is money wasted. And I don't know if that's people purposely just getting rid of their trash or if it's just wishful recycling, but anything that can help educate the public as to what is proper, especially as we look to move to a larger recycling effort, I think is a good expenditure.
And to Commissioner Marino's point, I did download the app and I worked it for several weeks and got the updates. I know Midland uses it and the updates were spot on, told you exactly what was going on, route changes, condition changes. And the best part of the app though is I think the chair mentioned is that you can take a picture of something. So to test out how well it works, I took a picture of my esteemed Commissioner Engler and he gave me 2 results.
Not recyclable.
More. No, what were they? Composting or landfill? So just wanted to pass that along. Sir.
I'll take it.
Mr. Chairman, may I ask a question?
Yes.
Is this, I'm a city resident, is this something that city residents will be able to use too?
Oh, yeah, everybody.
Oh, nice.
All 10.
Address that a little bit real quick. The city just ended their contract with the recycling center, so it we'll probably make it available to all the residents of the county, so. But some of the city stuff might not be in there because they decided to go their own way, so we're hoping to get them back into the fold later if we get the facility upgraded, so.
Good. Any other discussion? That item, hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Emby, Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, item 3 is memorandum of agreement between Region 7 Area Agency on Aging and Isabella Commission on Aging. The motion reads, move to approve memorandum of agreement between Region 7 Area Agency on Aging and Isabella County Commission on Aging for the evidence-based Tai Chi for Arthritis program in the amount of $5,568.84 and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the memorandum of agreement between the Region 7 Area Agency on Aging and Isabella County Commission on Aging. Discussion.
Okay, the Commission on Aging has offered fitness classes for many years. Funding from Title 3D of the Older Americans Act has once again become available, and they do this for evidence-based programs, things that have been proven to be effective. And this specific one is Tai Chi for arthritis. And It's designed to improve participants' movement, balance, strength, flexibility, and relaxation. And it can also decrease an individual's pain and help in the prevention of falls, which is a big deal when you get to be my age and older. So that's what we want to do with this program. Any questions or comments?
Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson.
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, our next item, Regional 7 Area Agency on Aging Contractual Agreement. Motion reads, move to approve Region 7 Area Agency on Aging Contractual Agreement with Isabella County and otherwise required documents for fiscal year 2025 and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
On aging contractual agreement discussion.
Yes, this is just crossing our Ts, dotting our Is in signing the contract, which takes care of, homemaking, personal care, CCS, respite care, caregiver training, congregate, HDM. It allows us to access all the funding for that too.
Yes.
Okay, this is the 52nd year we've been doing this.
Long time.
Before my time.
Yeah.
Discussion. Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, our next item is the Isabella County Drain Commissioners 2024 report. The motion reads, move to accept the Isabella County Drain Commissioners 2024 annual report as presented and file the report with the county clerk.
Support.
Been moved and supported to accept the Isabella County Drain Commissioners 2024 annual report discussion.
Okay, Robert Wilby, the Isabella County Drain Commissioner, presented to us the report. And he had some good news because we had budgeted more than he spent. He said there's some projects coming out, but that's good news is really appreciated these days. Anybody wants to say anything or anything else? Hearing none, we'll put that to a vote.
Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope. 6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
2024 drain tax apportionment. Motion reads, move to adopt the 2024.
Support.
Been moved and supported to adopt the 2024 drain tax support.
Okay, this is also reported and this kind of piggybacks what we just did. This just allows us to send out the tax billing and to be able to collect our taxes.
None, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay, our sixth and final item is Parks and Recreation Committee rules and ordinance revisions and fee modifications. Motion reads, move to adopt the proposed Isabella County Parks and Recreation Commission rules and ordinance revisions and fee modifications effective immediately as recommended by the Isabella County Parks and Recreation Commission.
Support.
Been supported to adopt the Parks and Recreation Commission rules and ordinance revisions and fee modifications.
Yes, Alexis Hanson, the Parks and Recreation Director, appeared with our committee last week and also at the work session today. she noted that the last time these fees and ordinances were modified was July 28th, 2011. Since lots of things have changed since then, she went over it quite thoroughly and came up with recommendations that would make it easier, would deal with problems that have popped up since 2011, and also made sure that some, like for instance, some reservations that were just held and not even honored would change, so the next person could get the spot. So all these parts would be used to the best of the way they could. Any questions or comments?
Comment, I was surprised at those mooring stations, is that the right word?
Mhm.
Only $150 for the whole season.
Yeah, I asked her in the committee everything that, why don't we have more? I mean, 7 is just
That's not very
ridiculous.
many.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. And they're working on that. They're trying to go forward is putting in more. It's just a matter of having space on the water and, but yeah, no, some people, just because it is so cheap, buy them up and then never use them. So we went from 150 to $500 and there's a waiting line a mile long, even at that. So.
Commissioner Cholinsky.
A little more backstory on that. At one time, it wasn't regulated at all. And we have a lot of small homes that don't have access to the water. And so they were using the waterfront along the park to put their boats out there. And they were just putting in stakes in the bottom of the lake, metal stakes, and you would see skiers coming in. Someone could get impaled. And so we came up with the original ordinance and we did so. We didn't charge anything. And I remember a couple of the residents said, you know, this is just opening up the door. Eventually you're gonna charge an arm and a leg for it. So I kind of listened to that and I'm wondering if those people are still living in those homes. But anyhow, you know, we do have some liability and risk. Probably right that, you know, we do cover our costs with for more. And it kind of discourages that because you don't want the whole waterfront to be taken up by watercraft.
No.
It takes away from the experience and the beauty of the park.
Go ahead.
I just want to
Commissioner.
commend Director Hanson. She, in every interaction that I've ever had with Director Hanson, she has been very proactive. And in this case, the review of the Parks and Recreation rules and ordinances, as well as the fee modification schedule, I think it's very proactive. And I think that's something that it hasn't been done since, well, you were there. So I appreciate that. I think that goes a long way to help to improve the operations of the park. And will provide for a much better experience for those who do try to enjoy our parks. So again, thank you to Director Hanson.
Any more questions or comments?
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embree, Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Madam Clerk.
That completes the work of the Human Resources and Public Works Committee, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioners. We have no intergovernmental affairs or administrator controller issues or unfinished business. We do have an item that was placed under new business and Vice Chairman Jealous came on it. item again.
Yes. It's the 2024 October apportionment report. Motion reads, move to approve the 2024 October apportionment report as presented by the
To approve the October 2024 apportionment report. Discussion.
So the equalization needs to come up with the apportionment reports required by the state to be able to assess taxes based on approved millages. So as you look through this, you'll see all the townships, cities, villages listed. And if they have any kind of, in school districts and universities, anybody that's got a millage-based action, they listed on here by township. Now, this, by the governmental unit, this is not the final. In November, there's probably, I don't know how many, we have our road patrol millage, there's probably school millages, there's probably fire millages and other ones that I don't even know about that will come into play. And this will be something we'll have to amend quite likely at, I think, on November 5th special meeting. Sixth special meeting. But right now, this gets us caught up to what we know have been approved.
Further discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Embry,
Yes.
Commissioner Jazinski,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino, Commissioner Hope. 6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.